As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and our home team. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll get it up to the 27. Pickup of 2 here. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Benson once more. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
4th down, here's Ward. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Tigers force the turnover on the first series of this game! When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams starting with a pass here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Filthy, 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 filthy.
Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Williams hit, and that ball's out. This one bounces out of bounds right at the lines. It'll stay with the offense here.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move, past the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gibbs hits the end zone for the Austin touchdown. The Tigers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
60. There we go. Cougar. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Fade snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
What is up?
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They've got a first to begin the frame. And send the receiver left. First down, Williams. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Williams hit, and that ball's out. Scooped up by the defense. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Let's go now. Pass all 80.
Benson on first and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Down. 70, send the wolf. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Nick Cross has it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, Tigers.
Williams on first down. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They've got first down here from the 36. Williams from the gun. Forced out to... Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Williams. On the move, headed right. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Gibbs hits the end zone for the Austin touchdown. The Tigers get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10 here. Ward finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
At the 41-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Ward setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw here for Ward. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. He gained 15 there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Again, Ward going to the air. Looking right, and he finds him. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Ready? 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Looking to throw this one. Ward has it down close. Touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. First down, Williams to throw. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Down to the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Tigers take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Return starts from the goal line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Go street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, I got him, man, I got him. Motion. Ready.
Now begin this drive with Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Cut out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Viking 8. Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Now yards by Kyle Pitts. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now here's Williams. Hits his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Give on second here to Blue. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch. Third and 4 coming up now. Williams to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down throw by Williams. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. The Tigers parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. They give up the cut to Benson, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 79.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him the first.
And the San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
18, Rattler, Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. All in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Panther 60.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 bucks.
Benson now from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Cup 19. Cup 60 Bobcats.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Completed to his running back. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ward now on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Tigers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Tigers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 86.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here we go, here we go.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Don't tell these guys the odds, partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a first down.
70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's got a man left. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's second and inches.
Now an inside give to Benson. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Yards on the play. That's another San Diego.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions.
Got it, ready?
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
They bring Thomas in motion. They're going to pass it here. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down, Boston.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Back to Pitts it goes. And he will have the first down there. And they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for us.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 3-yard line.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Austin. The Tigers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow the lead now to 22 points. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, go!
First down throw here for Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 35 out of that play. And that means first down.
30-yard line.
Buffalo 18, tag, 70, Timber, ready.
Ward's going to throw it. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Tigers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 5-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. On first down, it's Gibbs. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Tigers are winners as we say goodbye from San Diego.